They know the money is coming to go. So what?
Parole violator.
Parole violator. I came home. Okay.
Okay.
My initial bid was a 1 to 3.
Okay.
Now on a 1 to 3, the minimum is 1 year. You could come home in 1 year, right? Which is 12 months. Now you in New York, you go to parole 2 months before your release date.
Okay.
So I went to parole 10 months.
Okay.
So if I made my parole, I was coming home in 2 months. So I didn't want to make my parole. Keep it a buck. I was like, nigga, I don't want to come home in a year. I want years under my belt. That's how young and dumb I was. I was like, nigga, I want years. I want niggas to be like, yeah, Tiz just did 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So when I came home, before I came home, I went to parole. I went in there ignorant. So why you had a gun? Because I got shot. Talking to these white people like they're crazy. They smacked me. Boom. Take another year. Now, my other year, on the 1 to 3, they got something called a conditional release, which is your CR date. Which means they gotta let you go. Unless you catch a free world charge.
Right.
So my conditional release on the 1 to 3 was 2 years. I came home 2 years. I was like, yeah, now I'm ready to go home. So I went home. And I was home for 6 months. I came home July 17, 2001. I remember the date. July 17, 2001. Got locked up February 2nd, I think, 2002.
Out in July, locked up again by February.
Yep, by February. So like 6.5 months I was home. You know what I mean? And the reason on parole violator, that's a good chapter, yo, because on parole, my parole officer got me a job. You seen that movie 8 Mile, right? Now you know the job Eminem was working out, it was all parolees. You know what I'm saying? So my parole officer came to me, he was like, yeah, do you want to work? I was like, yeah, I want to work.
Okay.
He sent me to the job with all parolees, which we don't supposed to be around parolees.
Right.
Right. So I was working at a recycling center, making like $5.45 an hour, something like that. So I was on parole and I came home. So like I said, I was like, I got beef with everybody. So I used to go to parole, son, word to my kids, with my gun on me. I used to go to parole with my gun on me, on my waist. You know what I'm saying? And this is the time around when Aaliyah died, 2001 August. And then 2001 is the 9/11 shit. So they had metal detectors in the parole building. But parolees, we could walk around them because we got the tag, I'm going to parole, I'm going upstairs. Oh, okay, walk around there. Nigga, I used to have my gun in my jacket, bro, going to parole. And I thought I was gonna get locked up one time because my parole officer, first time he ever asked me to take my jacket off. Cause he, you know they give you the piss test. I never been a weed smoker, so I'm gonna pass my shit all the time. So, but I used to go to parole drunk, tipsy, nigga, because I used to be at work. Me and my niggas, we used to have a book bag in a bathroom in a stall with a bottle in it. So every break we'll go in there. We drunk on the job, know what I'm saying? We all drunk. So after that, we had to report to parole. So we like all see each other in the little waiting room for our paroles. And I'm fucked up, nigga. I'm fucked up too, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Right. So this day, my parole officer like, Taiwan, relax, man. Take your jacket off. I'm like, all right. And I forgot I had a gun on me. Took my jacket off. Now, you know the chairs with the wood in the hand? So I took my jacket off and it was like, I was like, oh shit. The gun hit the handle, but it ain't fall out the pocket. Cause I had a jean jacket, rocker wear. So I was like, oh shit. He was like, you all right? I was like, yeah, I'm good. He was like, can you piss? I was like, yeah. He said, leave your jacket right there. I was like, oh shit. All right, so I go in there and piss. You know, they gotta stand in the doorway, make sure you ain't pulling no fake piss and all that. So, I mean, he ain't fuck with me though. Like he ain't know the gun was on me, but I was on parole. Dog, I had a whole regimen, bro. My curfew was 9. I used to sneak out the house at 12. I used to tell my mother, when I leave, don't answer the phone, don't answer the door. Cause you can't get violated on parole. If they come to your house, boom, 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 knocking on your door, you don't answer the door, or they call you, you answer the phone, they can't violate you, cause they can't prove that you wasn't home. You know what I'm saying? So I had the thing when I used to leave at 12, my mom my mama tell my little brother, don't answer the phone, no, not open the door. And I used to leave, bro, and I had to be to work every morning like 7 o'clock. I used to be out from like 12 to 4. Then go to work like this, tired as hell. And I used to be out shooting, gangbanging, spray painting niggas' houses, setting shit on fire. I used to sleep with my gun in the window, bro, looking out my window. I mean, not sleep, but just be up with my gun out my window because I was doing so much dirt when I was on parole, and my parole officer ain't know. I went to parole one time. I remember he said, Taiwan, you're my best parolee. And I just smirked. I'm like, nigga, if only you knew, nigga.